Bro, my arms look fucking huge. Bro, you gotta have arms like this. And the only way for you to get arms like this is for you to get consistent with the gym. And I know consistency is such a huge issue. I remember back in the day, I used to struggle so much with going to the gym consistently. I would like wake up, go to school, and then like I would be like, oh, I should go to the gym today. And like I'd always just end up coming home and just watching YouTube, playing Fortnite, and just eating food all day, which is like the worst way to actually go to the gym because it's like one of the worst things for you to like think about something all day and then you end up going home and just avoiding it more and more and more. And it's because you overthought it, right? And so it's like if you just had a structured routine where you were like, when I go home, I'm gonna do this. Like when I go home, I'm gonna do my homework. When I go home, I'm gonna shower. When I go home, I'm gonna go to the gym. It's like that is the most proficient way for you to actually build consistency because it creates less decision fatigue for your brain, right? So it's like the more decisions you have to make where it's like, oh, if I have to do this today, then I can't do this later. Or it's like if you can kind of set your day up in a way where it's like you have a schedule and you literally set everything up. And I know it sounds like borderline like idiotic where it's like I need to set out my clothes and I need to set out the pre-workout snack or meal I'm gonna have. I'm gonna need to set out my shoes. And it's like it's so weird how your human brain works because the brain is literally so resistant and it's so lazy and it requires willpower to do anything, especially something foreign or different or something like taxing on your body like working out. And so like, when everything is kind of set up where it's like as soon as you come home from school and you're like walking or whatever, don't even think about going to the gym or nothing, right? Do not let your like brain start like coming up with reasons or excuses as to why you shouldn't go because it will find so many, right? The reason even though you physically know that you need to go to the gym if you want to lose weight and get in shape and like be attractive and like attract women and get more matches on Tinder. As soon as like you are actually in a position of thinking about it, your brain will be like, oh, like, we don't gotta do it today. It's your ego that's talking to you. Where it's like, oh, we don't gotta go to the gym today. We worked really hard at school. We have a test tomorrow. It's like all these things that don't really make a difference because like even if, let's just say you had a test tomorrow or you have work tomorrow or you have to like have like a big day at work, whatever, like that thing is gonna happen anyway, right? And most likely you're gonna go home and you're gonna do like nothing, right? You're gonna like watch Netflix, scroll through your phone. You're not gonna study. You're not gonna prepare for tomorrow. But it's like your brain will come up with all these bullshit excuses that you need to literally fight off. And the best way I've personally found recently to do this is like every single time your brain comes up with some bullshit excuse, literally just ask it why. It's so weird because like you can literally talk to yourself forever and ever, right? That's what we all do, right? In our heads, you're just talking to yourself. Actually, your brain, your ego, when it comes up with these excuses that you know are wrong, why? Try to do it 5 times. I guarantee you will not be able to do it 5 times. It's like weird because your brain will start like coming up with the reasons where it's like defending the belief or the excuse, and it's all come and then it'll defend the excuse. When you ask it 5 times, you'll come down to your actual belief, okay? Your belief is connected to your self-image, which is how you perceive yourself, which is where the excuse came from, right? Because your ego is like attached to that and it sees like, oh, we say that we're not the type of person to become an athlete or we're too lazy. So then if that's your subconscious belief, when you ask your brain, why shouldn't we go to the gym today? Eventually it'll lead to that point. And if it doesn't lead to that point, you'll also be able to catch it in its tracks where it's like, you'll be able to see why the reason that it says, let's not go to the gym is actually very emotional and not logical. It said, obviously you know to go to the gym. That's the logical, right? The only way for you to lose weight, for only way for you to get immersed in an environment, the only way for you to like meet your goals and attract people or whatever is for you to be in the gym. But your brain can only think of emotional reasons as to why not to do it. Okay? Really think about how crazy that is. It's like when you like talk to a child and you're like, the child goes, oh, I don't want to go to the dentist today. Oh, I don't want to go to school today. Oh, I don't want to eat broccoli today, right? And you're like, why? It won't barely be able to actually give you a proper reason like, oh, it doesn't taste good, or I don't feel like it, or I'm too lazy, right? These are all very stupid reasons. You know that, I know that. And what would you do if you were the parent of this child? You would say, no, you need to eat the broccoli because it'll be better for your like health, right? You need to go to school because, or you'll have a bad future. You need to go to the dentist or you'll have like cavities down the line, right? Like you understand why the child needs to go, but that's how you really have to treat your own brain, right? You have to treat your brain like a child who's just like yapping all day and is gonna keep giving you excuses for all the goals that you actually want to achieve. And if you can keep doing this thing along with like the habit stacking or like the preparation where it's like if everything is just set out, the best way to do things like in terms of like preparation is to like not even allow for any friction to happen. What I mean by this, if you know that you need to go to the gym after work, but if you come home, you're gonna like sit down and you're gonna be like, oh, let me just use the bathroom, let me just eat something. Oh, now I'm too bloated to go to the gym because everybody uses the same excuses. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like you start scrolling on TikTok, hours pass by, you put on Netflix, shit just happens, right? the best thing for you to do, even though you probably don't want to do it, is get clothes ready the night before, right? And then take it with you to work. Leave it in your car, whatever it may be, right? And once you, like, as soon as you're done with work, do not leave work thinking, oh, I'm going to go home and I'm going to, like, change or whatever. No. You go straight to that gym parking lot. Why? Because as soon as you're in the gym parking lot, you're like, damn, like, I'm already here. I wasted the gas. I did the commute. Now my house is even a little bit farther, and then the clothes are gonna be sitting right there next to me. Be like, all right, you know what? Let me just change my shirt because I'm tired of wearing this like button up all day or whatever, right? You change into the shirt, then you're like, all right, let me just change into the pants, and then you find yourself eventually just like doing step by step, right? It's like you don't say I'm gonna go to the gym right now. I gotta change. You just say, oh, let me just put this shirt on real quick. I'll be more comfortable. Let me put on these pants because I'm tired of wearing these slacks or whatever, right? And then once you're already in like the gym clothes and you're in the gym parking lot, you're like, all right, you know what? Let me just go in for like 15 minutes, okay? And let me just see, right? And once you get in there, your headphones is on, your music is bumping, and you see everybody working out, people who are fatter than you, people who are older than you, people who like don't even know what they're doing. You're like, you know what? 15 minutes won't hurt me, right? So then you go in, you do 15 minutes of working out, and then like maybe you just do like 5-10 minutes of stretching. Damn, 10 minutes already passed. I'm having a good time right now because like the music is bumping. And you just keep, you probably see some girl you're attracted to, you see some guy you're attracted to, whatever it is, right? You're like, you know, let me work out a little bit more, right? And I'm telling you, like, it's so weird how it works, but it's like simply immersing yourself in the environment allows for your brain to acclimate to it. So then you end up like just going that whole day, right? You say 15 minutes, but it ends up being like 30 minutes or an hour. Maybe you get a conversation, maybe you meet a friend, maybe you see someone you knew or something, and things like that. It just adds up, right? And because you spent that hour in the gym, it's like now your brain can be like, oh, that hour wasn't that bad. Oh, I spent 30 minutes, it wasn't that bad. And so the next day when you do it again, it becomes that much easier, right? That friction that was like maybe it took you 15 minutes to like put on the clothes or whatever, now it takes you 10 minutes, right? And you imagine you just did this for a week. By the end of the week, you'd change into your clothes in a minute rather than in 15, right? You'd say, let's go into the gym for 15 minutes. For an hour rather than 15 minutes, right? Because now that you actually are acclimated, right? And this is literally how you build consistency. It is not through like weird, like brute force or like, I hate that. I hate when people like try to force you into the gym. Like if you go to the gym for a week, 2 weeks, and you hate it, like you hate it endlessly, where it's like, I cannot even get myself to like wear the clothes I need to wear. I hate using these machines. I hate the people I see. Scrap it, bro. Like there's 100 ways to lose weight. There's 100 ways to like get in shape and get fit. Maybe the gym is just not for you. Maybe it's that gym specifically. Maybe it's that like your program. Maybe it's the type of workouts that you're doing, whatever it may be. But it's like if the gym itself is not for you, find another way to lose weight. Like it's not that big of a deal, right? You could do Zumba, you could do like, you know, calisthenics. There's all these different type of stuff to do. But I'm telling you, like with the gym, it's like kind of built for you to like kind of be obsessed with it because like it's just so easy, right? Like all the machines are already there for you. It gives you dopamine. You get serotonin after you work out. It's like with the music gives you dopamine as well. Like if you can kind of set yourself up to win, and there's like so many little nuanced tricks that like I know personally where it's like if I like when I build people's programs, I literally structure these programs in for them and they go like, oh, I should have been doing this from before. Like it makes it so much easier. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like going to the gym for me, like I've been going for like 4 or 5 years now, and like I barely miss days. I feel worse if I miss days than when I feel worse if I don't go than when I do go. I love going, right? Because it's like, it's a part of my habits. It's a part of my lifestyle. It's just a part of who I am now, right? And it's like, I don't even consider myself like a bodybuilder or like a gym goer or an athlete. It's just, I go to the gym. I'm healthy. I'm in shape. I'm like jacked, right? Like it feels good to go there. I have friends over there. I talk to them. It's like, it's so nice once you get acclimated. It's like a hobby that's like perfect because it's not like you're like drinking or like smoking or spending excessive amounts of money. It's like you're going and you're getting healthier, and the fact that you're addicted to this, like everybody just looks at you like you're like some king or like queen or whatever, where it's like, wow, like how are you so addicted? It's like, I'm not addicted. Like I am addicted or whatever, but it's like I just built the habit to go, and like the habit just comes from you just kind of like messing with your routine and messing with your brain more than anything, because you personally know that you need to go to the gym, you need to lose weight, you need to be consistent in order for you to see success, right? Because all going to the gym is just training consistently and dieting consistently and recovering consistently. The core skill right there is consistency. As long as you can get your brain acclimated to doing that, you're Gucci, right? But it's like the hard part is just getting yourself started, right? Scaling is easier. Scaling as in like doing it long term, just maintaining, because once you see the muscles, once you see your abs, once you're like, damn, I actually kind of enjoy doing this, it's easy. You have natural flow. It's just getting yourself started, which is like where your brain actually creates all those like issues and resistance and problems that if you can just take the advice that I gave you in this video and use, I'm telling you, you will overcome it. It's like, it's really that simple. If you do this stuff, you will get in shape, and in the end, you're gonna fucking win.